Welcome back, everyone, to the Young Black Travelers podcast. My name is Asshur Cunningham, and I'm your host for today's podcast episode. Again, we are joined by Rod and Tamara, and we are talking about the current crisis that is happening in Haiti politically. In this episode, we'll delve a little deeper into our personal solutions to fixing a lot of Haiti's issues politically. We hope that today's conversation is fruitful to you, and we hope that you're able to learn a little bit more and a lot more than you had before. Enjoy. Do you believe, because currently CARICOM is at the table with the US, I'm not sure if France is at the table, and I believe they should be, and I believe Canada should be at the table as well. Do you believe that whatever solution CARICOM, because CARICOM have been leading this conversation, do you think when they create this council who is going to then select a leader who is civic-minded, who is from the people, do you think that Haitians will accept this person?
Before we even get to CARICOM in the council.
Okay.
Before we even get to that.
Yeah, let's slow it down.
My bigger issue is we gotta turn and look across this little, I'm gonna call this wire that I'm looking at the microphone right now. And your black phone, because my phone case is green. I want to talk to DR.
Oh,
you right there.
Come on.
I want to talk to DR.
Oh, come on, talk to DR. Talk to DR.
It's a conversation that I have with friends who are Dominican, and sometimes it's difficult, but I do have like-minded Dominican friends who have been to Haiti, who's experienced the Haitian culture and everything. If not for Haiti, there would be no DR. If not for us, there would be no you. So in the midst of it, you felt more superior than us. And Haiti is in the position where I strongly feel, and once again, this is an opinionated assessment.
Speak your truth.
Had Haiti had support from DR, there's a lot, in my opinion, that would not have happened. But they've pretty much said, I'm the black phone case. I'm going to stay on my side.
It's not my problem.
Your problem is your problem. That's not my problem.
Because I haven't heard in any of you're right. And thank you for slowing us down.
Right.
Because in
that's
all
why
of
I said
this,
before we get to this,
before we get to
Rod said, we're going to go back.
No, you're right.
No, we have to go back. And I say this and I think about, and once again, another opinion. That is the reason why I choose not to travel there. That's another, because even a couple of years ago when, there was so much unrest going on in Haiti, and then you were watching, Dominicans like literally lynching Haitians or putting Haitians in such turmoil and everything. And I had to sit back and say, but we are right there. We are practically
same island.
Brothers, same island.
Sister,
came from
I'll
the
talk
same
to you about
mother,
that history another time.
Came from the same mother type of situation. And you guys are just sitting back and just
thank you, Tamara.
Letting it happen.
That is listen, Linda. Linda from Dominica.
No, but I really, a lot of times I think that because I said Haiti is a country that needs support. And something interesting that I learned today, even prior to coming on this podcast, one of the biggest Haitian allies, honestly, which I never knew this, but it's always good to educate yourself, is Taiwan. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, how is Taiwan an ally?
Taiwan is a friend to the Caribbean.
How is Taiwan an ally? But DR, you are right there.
Wow. That is an important point, because even when we were skipping ahead to CARICOM, the truth of the matter is, if DR had a stronger say in the matter and a stronger lead in the matter, maybe a lot of things could really change. Because they weren't leading this I don't even know where are they in the conversation?
Nowhere.
They have no opinion.
And if we're gonna sit at the table, if we're gonna truly come to the table and sit at the table, where are you? It's like having a dinner with the 7 kingdoms. I think we all watch Game of Thrones. Yeah. I know I did. Some people didn't, but we'll have that conversation another time. But when all the rulers of the 7 kingdoms come to sit down, this is one quote unquote land that you're on. But every leader of the 7 kingdoms comes and they sit down. Where are you? Because I've heard crickets.
Wow.
But once again, black phone, green phone case. But Rod, I pass it off to you.
There is another one that I want to implicate. And it's not because I want them there, it's because they've been there. So they have to be here. you've been there to take away the good. You've been there to drive us into the hole. Therefore, you must be there to take us out of it. What
And
I
who's
mean by that, and I mean the U.S.
The U.S., okay.
Reason being, let me tell you something. Haiti is 180 miles away from the U.S. coast.
Mm-hmm.
Is not too far from Cuba, not too far from everywhere. Haiti have stood up with the U.S. throughout history, from independence through many wars. We established many of the cities here, and we've been on the side of the U.S. in many ways, more than once. If, and I'm just saying if, Russia decided to go to Haiti and rebuild Haiti, I don't think the U.S. will love that. You'll have another Bay of Pigs. If China
Blasphemy or speaking.
decide to go back to Haiti and rebuild Haiti, I surely don't think the U.S. will want that. Absolutely. And guess what? And many times they have come and tried to do just that. And Haiti have stood up and said no. So the U.S. must recognize that the security of Haiti is also the security of the United States.
Talk on it.
True.
Because those drugs that making their way in Haiti, they can easily make it to the U.S. Those gang members, they'll find their way back in the U.S.
Yep.
You understand? So I understand that we got to a point and, we had, I'm not going to say who that was before, that did not want to be involved in Haiti and call Haiti a shithole country. But the security of Haiti
straight up caca.
is the security of the United States of America.
Wow. Listen, Tamara has talked about DR's absence from the conversation, their seat at the table. Rod has talked about the US, but can we talk about France? Because, listen, and we're about to get into solutions. I personally believe that France has to also play an important part in this conversation.
Of course.
Because of the closeness. And I remember when I heard that Haiti is a part of the African Union. Listen, as a man who is all for Black power and is all for African unity and really believe that we do need one Africa, Haiti is a part of the African Union and is really going to look to the African Union at this point.
Yeah.
Because yes, that is great, but I don't believe it is the now move, right? The now move, I personally believe, is the people you guys just stated. France, well, the US, the DR, and I also believe France.
Of course.
Because France, I think the first move that France has to do is, first of all, repay the money Haiti paid to France.
Say it again.
Say it again.
France has
say it for
to
the people in
repay.
the back, but there's
Come
nobody
on,
in the back.
I'm going to say it again. France has to first do that. Because if you guys look at history, when South Africa did the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, sometimes we have to own up to our mistakes, our errors. And I felt that's why, South Africa is still going through its issues, but you got to speak. Listen, I was wrong. I did you wrong, Tamara.
Right.
But you know what? I acknowledge that I had wronged you, but I want to help you in X, Y, Z.
But then you have to go back and say, why do you want to help a country and make them strong again to show that they can be stronger than you? And you talk about paying back. Imagine if Haiti asked for reparations. Imagine if Haiti said, imagine if Haiti asked for that. Not only reparations from France, but even from the US. Imagine if Haiti did that.
Yeah.
That would be, hell would break loose. Literally. You think things are breaking loose now, literally. But then again, what a lot of these countries feel is, we want to show you that as strong as you led this revolution, you set the tone, you set the blueprint for all of these countries. I'm going to show you where you really belong. And that's not to prosper again. That's not to be the strong country again. That's not to be able to do these things again.
Because that had been the saying about France, is that when it all started, France literally, when it asked Haiti to pay reparations, France and many other countries basically were not trading with Haiti, and basically is what has put Haiti in the position it is in right now. Now, I've heard those commentaries, and from my perspective, listen, France an independent nation, the US an independent nation. I mean, they would do that at that time. And I'm not even gonna fault them because listen, you broke away from me. I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
But we are now in 2024. Now we can look back and say, I was wrong.
Yes, you and I can take accountability. Me, you, and Rod can take accountability for something that they do. But when a country that has that much strength and that much power, they're going to sit back and say, well, I didn't do anything. I did nothing wrong.
And not only that, too, for you to say, okay, I'm going to pay reparation is acknowledging, like you said, that you did wrong.
That's true.
And to recognize that this is a country that you're trying to keep down. This is a black nation that you're trying to keep down. To know their place in history. To never say that we were the first. We defeated you as a little nation.
Wow.
And Rod makes a very important point. And I think that's something that's always emphasized as a whole in this world, in this country, and for Black people and for African Americans. We will always be put in our place at no matter where it is.
Yeah.
You will always be put in your place. And once again, this, everything that's going on with Haiti is a prime example of, I'm going to put you in your place. What you did it. It surprised us, caught us off guard. We never expected it to happen. But I'm going to put you in your place. And I'm going to penalize you for doing that. Because in their eyes, you were never supposed to do that. You were always supposed to bow to us.
Wow.
Not have us bow to you. We don't do that.
Wow. That's probably why Haiti is literally where it is currently. But
Bingo.
Let's talk about solutions. What do you guys believe if you were going to fix the issue in Haiti right now? How would you approach the issue, Rod?
Well, one thing that I believe is that we can say the US, we can say France, we can say all of these countries. But I believe that we ourselves, Haitians, Americans all over the world, Haitians all over the world, have a responsibility, and we're building our home because this is home. The best that Haiti has left the country because of all these things that are happening. We are all over the place. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have engineers all over the world. And for Haiti to even have a chance, because I don't believe what's left is enough to make it happen. I think it takes the daughters and sons of the country to find a way to put together, to go home and rebuild home.
Hold on. Before you go, Tamara, I hear you. I agree with you because you're talking about the brain drain issue that we know is true. But I think when you say what you don't have is enough, I think about St. Vincent. I draw parallel to St. Vincent, a population of 110,000 people compared to 1 million plus people. And so when you say that, I don't particularly agree that what you have is not enough when we think about just 110,000 people who are still democratic. But do we believe that probably it is true that the nation is brain drained? That is a Caribbean issue, particularly a colonial issue. But do we also think that deeper is probably a mentality issue? Because now we are talking about gangs, we're talking about a long history of rebellion. What is the mentality of the people? If we're going to keep on even saying that this leader is not good enough, because my fear is whomever come out of this next conversation
is not going to be.
It's probably not going to be. Good.
So that's exactly why. And my approach comes from one of the greatest president of the United States, in my opinion, and that is John F. Kennedy.
Okay.
It's not what Haiti can do for itself. It's what we gonna be able to do for Haiti to make Haiti great.
Makes sense. Okay.
Because at this point, the corruption is so bad. The criminals are all over the place. Even those that are in power, even the police are involved in some of the crimes nowadays.
Yeah.
So you don't know who to trust. You don't know who's who. The people that you're gonna give to, it may continue being the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
We have to adopt a new mindset. We have to look at the question another way. Government has never been enough. The people have always been enough.
The people has. Ooh,
Yep.
I like that.
That's true.
I mean, and listen, I did challenge your point, but I would say to your point, could you imagine if the prominent Haitians, if Haitians who are really thriving in the diaspora went back? To your point, you believe that Haiti could be a very different country. The doctors, the lawyers, the engineers, the politicians, because I do know here in New York, we have here in Brooklyn, there's a strong Haitian contention. Farrah Louise, Rodney Bashad, they run. The Haitians run New York politics here.
Absolutely.
Very strong.
So you believe, and I was actually thinking about that. What if the same energy that is given here in New York, the Rodneys, the Farrah Louise, they were like very prominent in Haiti? How different would that be?
But I think Rod makes that very true point. I think a lot of times when we think about Haiti and what can help Haiti, we look at outside and we really got to look at Haitians themselves. Because in my opinion, I think the only way Haiti helps itself is with the Haitian people and what that looks like and what that formulates. And I feel a lot of times we're so hell-bent on looking for outside resources. What do we have here that we can work and we can cultivate? But I really think, as Rod said, Haiti is only as good as its people. Now, imagine if those Brooklyn leaders you just mentioned, imagine if 2 of them go back there and they gain the trust of the people. They come up with plans and solutions. And I think that will, if nothing gets better in Haiti, that will always be the continuous issue in Haiti, because other countries, how many times do the people who make an imprint here in the United States go back and give back? They don't just leave it to the aid, the Red Cross, the this, Foundation. The that. Oh, that's a whole nother discussion.
Oh, no. Don't even get there.
We're not even going to go there right now. But it's like, imagine if that happened. I think...
You don't even have to imagine, because that's what's been happening. In China sent their best to the United States to learn and then to go back to China. They actually pay for that.
Exactly.
Russia does the same. Israel does the same. A lot of them, they invest in their people, but the people come back home and invest in their country. And that's what we need to do as Haitians.
Correct.
Wow. So listen, you've heard the solutions. You've heard the solutions to this problem that is happening currently in Haiti. And there are so many more solutions that we could think through. And I think we hope that Haiti will get out of this soon. Listen, because Haiti is a very beautiful country. We talked about the beaches. We talked about the food. We talk about the culture. I mean, I have many Haitian friends that they are very proud people. Yes. And so we really want, Young Black Travelers really want to see that a new day for Haiti.
Of course.
And a day where we can all travel to Haiti sometime soon. So we're going to take a break, and hopefully you will chew on a lot of what we just discussed. And when we come back, we'll wrap this entire conversation up. So stay tuned. So welcome back to the conversation. Now we're at the end. You guys have heard a lot. Listen, Tamara's just pouring. She's pouring.
Listen,
what are you pouring, Tamara?
Oh, this is the Barefoot Pink Moscato Barefoot, if you're listening.
Listen, so we've been drinking, sipping on Barefoot, and we've been sitting on
Merlot, the red juice.
Merlot. It's been helping on this guy.
The red medicine.
The red medicine. Listen, I'm not telling y'all to be out there just drinking all loosely and
definitely
wild.
Not. Drive safely. Get those lifts. Get those Ubers.
Exactly.
Don't play around now.
Right. But sometimes you need some of this to listen.
Liquid
loose you up.
courage helps.
Liquid courage, it does help.
Liquid courage helps.
Say that in Creole.
Courage liquide, libon. Like, c'est très bien.
T'as no Creole.
Maybe it was too much liquid courage. No, I definitely have to say it helps, because this is the first time I'm ever doing a podcast. So I can honestly say it took the edge off a little bit, especially on such a polarizing topic. Because a lot of times, people are afraid to have these conversations. So I felt it was definitely important once I got the invitation to definitely come on, talk about it. But it kind of, loosened up the process.
Listen, yes. So we are currently in the YBT studio. We're setting this. We're continuing to set the studio up, and we'll Hopefully in the next year, we'll have a full, video experience for you. But you're just hearing the audio experience, and hopefully this have been great for you. But it's been helping this conversation, and we've just been having a good time here talking about real issues that honestly is connected to travel, culture, and politics, because all of these things are connected.
Of course.
When we think about politics affect travel, culture affects travel, all of these things. So that's why we felt that it's important to have this conversation on Haiti.
Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows Haiti's category 4 of not being able to travel to. Yeah. Although they're not the only Caribbean country currently right now, but if you think about, the level of just like people who are afraid to go there and just now having this sort of like labeled as a to not go place, it definitely, as you said, their politics is what is affecting the travel.
So before we do the shout out, do you think that people should be traveling to Haiti right now?
My opinion, I don't think so.
Okay, right.
I don't think so, because there's a level of fear of not knowing what happens when you get to those airports. You've read reports about people who have family members who get abducted because they know that they're coming. I think there's so much to it that either one, we're hearing from the media, seeing videos on social media, but there's a lot to it that because to be honest, it's something I had always said at the age of 14, I wanted to go because I wanted to see my grandfather. My grandfather came here in the United States in 1990 and he left. He never came back to the US because he was just like, I'm leaving my land, my richness of my country to come here and suffer in the United States. I think not. He got right back on a plane after being here in a month. And unfortunately, he did die not too long after the earthquake because he died in 2011. But it's always been a dream of mine to be able to go back to Haiti, to see Haiti. I have a child, to see that richness, to see that culture, because it's something that my mom did with me when I was a young child. So for me, I would err on the side of caution. And I think that's something else too, for a lot of us here living in the States, where there is that level of fear of going there because there is a level of uncertainty.
Makes sense. Rod?
You know something? Haitians wants to go back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for my parents, they're dying to go back home. I just met a gentleman 2 weeks ago that just came from Haiti and then got caught with, no, there's no more flight, so he has to stay in the US. He said he cannot wait to go back home. So at the end, I don't suggest anybody, if you're flying for the first time, to go right now because obviously things are the way they are. But I'm inviting all of our young people here that are listening to this podcast.
Young Haitian American.
As soon as Haiti gets better. And not only young Haitian, young people,
everybody.
Period.
Right.
Okay.
To go back with me to Carnival. To go back with me. Get some griot, set some tassel.
Carnival.
To go back with me. And really experience the true Haiti. And understand what Haiti's all about. That's what they need to know. They need to know what Haiti is.
Listen, everybody talks about Trini Carnival.
Yeah.
But listen, Haiti got Carnival too.
I mean, hold on. What?
Trust me.
Let's stick a pin there because we're going to do the shout out and then we're going to come to Carnival because I want to ask some questions about Carnival because I've never really heard about Haitian Carnival. Let's stick a pin. Let's stick a pin. Remind me if I forgot. Pin stuck. So, like we do on all of our episodes, we take the moment to shout out a follower of YBT, someone who's been engaged in our community, someone who listens to our podcast, someone who is engaged on our Instagram page, who reads our blog, or someone who, when we travel, we have met someone who we really feel that we should shout out. But this person is someone I know who is engaged in the YBT community. He's Haitian. Haitian Sherry. That's how I would say that.
Haitian Sherry.
Haitian Sherry.
Yeah.
His name, his Instagram name is the_man_E. He is a Haitian attorney. So listen, he loves travel. If you go to his page, you will see amazing travel photographs. So please go over to Instagram and check out the_man_E, a Haitian brother who is a traveler, who is a part of the YBT community. And hopefully the man E will get you on this podcast sometime soon. So go check him out. But let's come right back here to the Haitian Carnival because Listen, I haven't heard about it. I know I went to Brazil. Brazil is the greatest show on earth, and you're gonna hear about Brazil on this season.
Oh yeah.
And I know Trini is the biggest party, probably.
Yep.
So how would you classify the Haitian Carnival?
I mean, you had one of the biggest Haitian artist superstars who, when Carnival would happen in Haiti, would literally have the country at a standstill.
Yeah.
Mr. Michel Martelly himself. At a standstill. Literally at a standstill.
And we're not talking about Carnival in one section. We're talking about the whole country having Carnival.
Standstill.
You know, and it's from morning till morning.
Yeah.
Almost every day.
Yeah.
The whole country, and
Correct.
everybody's out, everybody's having fun.
That's Carnival universal.
Everything that you can think of. I mean, I have family members that goes every year to Carnival. February, they go. And you know, there were Carnival even this year.
Yeah.
Really? Raj, you gotta send me some of the Haitian Carnival pictures because honestly, it was something that never crossed my mind.
But you see how I said in the beginning when we were having this conversation how educational it was gonna be. Because look at something you didn't know about.
Never thought about
how much Haiti had, and even just listening to the music, like, you know, the song I was singing as Rod was talking. Oh, when I was saying "Kem basote wo, kem basote wo, kem basote anesa bukman na carnaval, kem basote wo."
I'm
dancing. You play that song at a party, even at a party. Listen, shoes coming off, everybody's dancing and everything. But that's why I said how educational.
It says, I'm not afraid of anything because I'm in Carnival.
Exactly. I'm not afraid of anything. Okay. Like, my heart is not.
iTunes about to check you out.
You're right. Oh gosh, those things. No, but it just shows you how educational the conversations are. And I think even, you know, the season that we're in right now, because of course, you know, next week coming up for some of us who practice, it's going to be Palm Sunday. And then after that, you have Good Friday. Good Friday.
That's when we record this podcast. So you're probably not going to hear it at that point.
But Good Friday is one of the biggest celebrated holidays before Easter in Haitian culture. I mean, the spread that is made on that day. So that's why it's a bit heartbreaking to know, like, not everybody's going to be able to celebrate that. You know, not everybody's going to be able to revel in that week of Holy Week and what it means to some of these Haitians. I mean, yes, here at home, trust when I tell you, the same way you're not going to find Jumu right before the 1st of January, good luck finding red snapper before Good Friday because it's gone. It's about to be gone.
See, the Haitian culture is so rich in so many aspects.
Yeah.
The food, you know, the religion, the paintings, the art, even the history itself.
Yeah.
There's so much about Haiti that needs to be discovered. That's still hidden.
Yeah.
That's why I invite, like I said, everybody, as soon as things gets better,
we are going with Rod to Haiti. Group trip. Rod is leading a YBT group trip to Haiti.
Rod is putting his itinerary together as we speak.
Okay, all right. Rod is going to be the group leader. But listen, we typically play a game here on the podcast called This or That, but we're going to stay clear of that. This episode, we're going to do a new one, and it's something we're going to do on a few episodes to come. It's called Let's Rewind, Guess the Airline Code. So that's the game we're going to be playing on this episode of the podcast. So,
and you
Tamara,
let us do all this drinking?
Let's see who gets all of these codes.
Let's see.
I mean, some of them are easy.
I'm pretty sure.
But some of them, I mean, when I read it, I'm like, the traveler may know them. So let's get the first one. Stella, you're going to keep track. You're going to keep track of who gets the most points.
Do we get a prize?
We'll see. Last shot.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So we're going to see who the winner is at the end. So first code, I think this one is AA.
American Airlines. Everybody knows that.
For real. Typical Airlines wants all the Haitians for one.
Tie. Typical Haitian. Second one, BA.
British Airlines.
British Airways?
She gets it. Tamara gets it. Not British Airlines, British Airways. So 2 Tamara, 1 Rod. All right. Next one. I'm not going to say anything much, but okay. AF.
Air France.
Yes.
It's that AF, not the other one. Not the other one.
Tamara's on a roll here. Tamara's on a roll. Air France. Woo. This one. Let's see. The last one was easy. I think the Haitian should have gotten this one. Rod should have gotten this one. But this one, LH. LH.
Not Luft.
Yeah, I was thinking. But that's.
So, what is that?
Isn't it like Lufthansa or something? Lufthansa? Is that what it is?
All right, Tamara.
I was like, that's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you are on a roll.
I think I'll keep sipping.
Never guessed that one.
I'll keep sipping.
She said, not Lufthansa. Lufthansa.
I was like, it was sung with an L. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The next one. Let's see about this one.
Rod, you gotta catch up.
Oh yeah.
Tamara's currently. Stella, what's the score?
It's 4-1.
4-1. Tamara, Rod. So next one. EK. EK.
Is it Ethiopian?
No.
It's not Emirates.
Oh!
Listen, I have a lot of traveler friends. I have a friend who is currently in Qatar right now, so I have a lot of friends who travel. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now 5-1.
That's one of the better airlines too.
It's probably one of the top in the world. You know, okay, so we got EK Emirates. Now this one, let's see if Tamara gets it.
Don't put no pressure on me now.
Ooh. SQ. This one is a little bit hard.
It's not one of the South Korean airlines.
SQ. I'll say it's Asian. Clue.
Singapore?
Say the full name.
Oh, shucks.
I mean, you got part of it.
Singapore.
South Korea.
Come on.
Yeah,
Just say the full name. I mean, you're extremely close.
Singapore. Airline.
All right, Rod.
Okay,
gets
yeah,
one.
Rod gets that one. Yeah. I was like, because you know what it was? I kept thinking, what does the Q stand for? Yeah. Oh, Rod is getting there.
So that's 2-5. All right.
I need to brush up on the names.
Next one. Ooh. QF.
Is it Qatar Airline?
Nope.
Is it Quebec?
Quebec doesn't have an airline.
Oh, good to know. It's not Qatar, is it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Let me just give you a clue. It's based in Australia.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh boy. Based in Australia, has I think their logo, their mascot is a kangaroo. Kangaroo. What's the yacht? Okay. Quan.
Yeah, you lost me.
Oh boy. Dak, Australia. I guess you do need to do a little bit more promotion.
Maybe they do. We need some more commercials.
Wait, did you already give away the hint?
I said Australia. I said Quad. They don't really know this one.
Well, one of the, I can say this, their international destinations are in Australia and Oceania.
Oh, they have no clue about this.
Yeah, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss to that one.
So this one,
in November at least.
Qantas. This is Qantas. Qantas is the Australian carrier. They are the American airline Delta United of Australia. So Qantas Airlines, if you're ever going to be traveling to Australia, more than if you don't fly your local airline, you're probably going to be flying Qantas.
Okay, got it. So there's no points to us on that one.
All right, so we're still at
5-2.
All right, so this one. TK.
Tunisia.
Turkey?
What's the full name?
Turkey Airlines.
Turkey Airlines?
No. You're close.
Turkish Airways?
Yeah.
You're close.
You're close.
Clean it up.
Turkey Airways? Turkey Airlines? Turkish Airlines?
Yes,
Yes.
Turkish
Okay.
Airlines.
Turkey Airlines? Are you kidding
I'm
me?
like Turkey something.
Turkey Airlines? Are you
So what's our score now?
kidding me? 6-2.
6-2. Okay. This one should be easy.
Yeah.
DL.
I'm gonna be real bad.
DL.
Delta Airlines.
Yes.
If you're already using it to travel and you didn't even know.
I think at this point, this is where the barefoot pick Moscato started to hit.
Listen, Tamara, you are about to, because you're traveling in about.
I know. I'm traveling in about 2 weeks almost.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
And
in
you're
2
flying
weeks.
Delta?
Yeah, and we're flying Delta. Yes.
Wow, the best airline in the U.S. Oh God, this one. I don't know if anyone is gonna get this, but it's AY.
AY.
This is hard.
I'm just gonna AY. It's okay. Let me give you a clue. AY Europe, European-based airline. The
It's not Swedish Airlines, is it?
No, you're close, sir.
You're close.
So it's the Scandinavian. It's one of those Scandinavian type airlines.
Europe and Asia.
It's not the one that goes to Ireland? No, not Ireland.
Not
Icelandic?
Iceland. It's not Icelandair.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm
Wait.
Island Air.
It starts with an
Ireland.
F. Starts with an F.
Finland.
That is a country, but what is the airline called?
Finnish?
It's one of
Those
the
are the culture, the people, the
Right.
Finnish people.
It's one of the
But-
oldest operating airlines.
Oldest operated airlines in the world, but so we know
Air
it's Finland. No.
No. It's not. It's close to
Shorten their name.
Fin.
Finnair.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, okay, there we go.
So the final score.
So it's what's the score?
The final score
Is
6-3.
6-3.
Okay.
All right, Tamara wins this round.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Good
Point, point,
job.
point, point.
Applause. Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Listen.
I did good.
Cut.
It's really bad though. I should have known Delta Airlines, especially since I'm flying there in a few
I'm not
weeks.
It was so
disappointed in
obvious.
you.
I'm like, Delta Airlines.
Right.
I'm disappointed in her now.
Oh my God. But listen, our last question, I mean, Tamara kind of hinted at this one. Where to next? Tamara, tell us, where are you flying Delta to next?
Oh my gosh. So I'll be flying Delta to Paris, France in 2 weeks. I'm actually taking Paris, Melwy. I'm taking my daughter
Stella,
there.
you want to say something? How excited are you?
I'm taking my daughter there for her 13th birthday. She just recently turned 13, so that's
wow.
her 13th birthday gift. Yeah.
Stella, are you excited?
I am very excited for this trip, and I've been waiting for this since I was 10 years old.
Yes. So originally we had discussed going to Paris when she was 10, but unfortunately COVID had hit around that time. So we kind of had to delay it a little bit. So it's a trip that's actually been in the works. And while we're in Paris, we're going to take the train and go to London. Yes.
Ooh,
So
to
that's
London.
where I'm to next.
So
and
this-
I will be wearing YBT merchandise, by the way.
Yeah, we can't wait for those pictures. We can't wait for those pictures. And we cannot wait for the podcast where you and Stella will come back
Yes.
and talk about your trip to Paris, France.
Yes. Super excited about that.
Listen. It's coming up. I don't know if it's this season or next season, but we're going to record it as soon as you
Right,
guys come back.
exactly, definitely.
Wow. And Rod, where to next?
Well, I think it's gonna be Italy.
Ooh.
Italy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just
Very
a trip
nice.
that we're planning, and it's gonna be in June.
Okay.
So we hope it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun.
Italy.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
Rome.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, we have a few. We're going to Rome. We're going to Venice, and from there, I think there's
Florence.
one more. Florence, yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Rod, listen, I mean, I
Beautiful.
think we have some articles on the youngblacktravelers.com that you guys can check out. But we will definitely talk. I mean, I loved Rome. Rome, oh my God. Literally everywhere you walk, you are walking and seeing history.
Of course.
And I love history. So
Yeah.
that to me,
History is good.
Yeah.
Because
it's amazing.
It's like it's probably one of the only countries I've been to where it is so close. You don't have to drive an hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to see something. Literally, you're walking down the street and you see the Coliseum and you're like, oh. And every day you walk by, you see the Coliseum and you're like, dang, they literally built this city right in a historical spot. So you guys are gonna love.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I'm pretty sure. That's awesome.
Wow. Well, Tamara and Rod, I want to say thank you guys for joining the YBT podcast today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having us. This was a pleasure.
Oh, wow. Yes. Listen, you guys.
And listen, he got a green room too, quote unquote, and got good snacks. So.
Oh, listen, we try to treat our guests well. And I'm so happy that you guys came through. How can our listeners connect with you if they want to learn a little bit more?
Well, before I go there, I must say thank you as well to give a voice to different cultures, different places, to give a voice to Haiti today.
Yeah.
Because this information needed to be heard.
Yes.
Correct.
So we do thank you for the work that you're doing and keep doing the great work.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I definitely second that statement. I don't think many a times you have people who want to bring Haiti into the conversation because of everything that's going on there. Yeah. So I think we're more than honored to be able to lend our voices, to be able to speak on this topic, and to definitely garner another eye on what's going on with Haiti, for sure.
Wow. And listen, we are happy to bring this conversation to you because literally, as you guys said, it is a perspective that needs to be shared.
Correct.
The world needs to learn a little bit more about Haiti. It's the culture and the history of what has happened and why we are here today. And I know one of the questions we really didn't talk about, and I'm going to leave it with you listeners to, maybe it's the thing that you're going to ponder on, chew on, like really do some research on. Is Haiti a failed state? Because as a political scientist, those are the things that we really talk about, failed state status. Is Haiti that? And listen, I'll leave you guys in your own rooms and your cars and wherever you're listening to this podcast to really ponder on, is Haiti a failed state? And if it is not, how are we gonna get out? Or if it is, how can they get out? But anyway, how can our listeners connect to you?
Well, if anyone wants to connect with me, they can find me on Instagram, preferably. My Instagram handle is @Stella_mommy. So that's where anybody can find me.
Stella_mommy. Yeah. And Rod?
Unfortunately for me, it's a little bit harder because I'm actually, for the nature of the work that
incognito.
I do. Incognito. I prefer, if you want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with our host right here. And you can always get in touch with me. I'm always there to help, always there in the community. So that's the best way.
Yeah. So listen, if you really want to reach out to Rod, just connect with us on Young Black Travelers blog on Instagram. And we're closing this episode. So remember, you can find Young Black Travelers on Instagram at Young Black Travelers blog. We're on Facebook at Young Black Travelers. We are on Threads at Young Black Travelers blog. And we encourage you to visit our website at www.youngblacktravelers.com. Make sure you share this podcast. Make sure you subscribe to this podcast. And also remember, YBT has merch, which Tamara and Stella will be showcasing in Paris. Listen, thank you guys for joining us on today's conversation. Thank you, Rod and Tamara and Stella, for being with us today.
My little shadow.
It was an amazing conversation. Listen, I can't wait for y'all conversation. And Rod and Medjay, my good friend, I can't wait when y'all go to Italy and we come back and we chat about your trip to Italy. All right. So listen, remember to share our podcast. Stay tuned for more conversation coming up this season. And we look forward to welcoming you on many more adventures. Take care and stay tuned.